So I am going to talk to you guys about something. Okay, first of all, get excited. I'm the last person speaking. We're almost done. But what I hope I can do is bring you some value, something that you can actually use. This is something I use. I am going to save you money. And this is, to me, really important. All right. There's an app we're going to talk about in just a little bit. But Ann was like, no, I want you to explain to them why this app is so important. Like, what do you use it for? I'm like, okay, everybody already does this. They know this. Okay, so apparently there's some that have only been in this 4 months. And so I am going to show you what I do. So for those of you that have been doing this for a long time, just bear with me for a few minutes. Your personal volume, along with your group volume, like we've heard today, is extremely important. For instance, we're all here right now, we're not working, but the customers that we have already obtained are still buying from us. That's your personal volume. If you have worked a good relationship with your customer, they're going to come back and they're going to buy and buy again. That is your income that's going to set you for life. That is your income that's going to get you to Vegas, your personal volume. That is your paycheck every single Friday. So personal volume is important. Well, this is what I do. I spoil my customers. I am their concierge. I am their one-on-one. I'm the person I want them to go to. I do not allow them to call in. I'm sorry, I just don't. They come to me first. I call in for them. I set up this relationship from the very, very beginning. I spoil them. So here's what I do. As soon as I get a brand new customer, I send them a welcome package. A lot of people do this, but I'm going to show you how I do it really quick. So the day or the very next day that I get a customer, I send them a little text through Project Broadcast like we just talked about. Hey, this is my personal number. It's not, it's Project Broadcast, but they don't know that. This is my personal number. This is how you can get to me anytime, blah, 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 all the stuff. Then I send them a welcome package. I buy these through Amazon. I buy a package of 500 of them for super cheap. I like mine bright and shiny. You pick a color that represents you. Inside my stuff, I pack little goodies. The very first thing I do, okay, let's see, I should have unpacked this sooner. I send them a bunch of stuff. I don't know, probably 80% don't even read this, but this is how I onboard my VIPs. It has everything in there, Purchase Plus, birthday, how to move your flex ship, your only for you stuff. Gosh, it has everything in there. How much money you have to spend for it to be qualifying. That a flex ship is not a flash sale and a flash sale is not a flex ship and you can't mix them together, and how to get your coupons. Everything's on this piece of paper. They probably throw it away. I don't care. At least I feel good because I'm that person that sent it to them. The other thing I send them is from the back office, the Rejuvenate oil stuff. Every single time that someone comes in new, look at all my junk up here, I send them a sample of the Rejuvenate oil. Why? Because I want them to buy it. If they did not buy it the first time, it's my go-to. If they did not buy it the first time, I want to make sure that they have it the next time. It's in their flex ship every single time. Buy these little cards, Hobby Lobby, really cheap, 40% off. They're 100% blank. I write a personal note. Hey, I'm so glad you decided to join me, that I'm part of your Monate journey. Please take a picture right now. And I sent you this little sample, and I'm going to send you a video on how to use it. I put in my personal card. By the way, this is really important. I'm going to say this a lot, but we'll get to it later. Put all of this in the envelope. I send them the how-to instructions here, what's all in Monate. I send them the video, and I send them a little scrunchie. Just a little scrunchie. You can get these really, really cheap on Amazon. I send them a little pump. I get these free from Monate when they did the little, here's a shampoo bottle and here's a free pump. Now I send them the pump. It didn't cost me a thing. If they got skincare, I go buy these little rubber scrubbies. They come like 2 in a packet for $3. I send them a rubber scrubby. If they got the skincare, I send all of that stuff, and they get it in this bright pink package, or purple, or whatever you want to call that color. Here's what else I do. Every single birthday, I send them a birthday card. I ran out, but here's a pretty envelope. They didn't get to me on time. Amazon failed me. But in this, it's a blank card. You can get 50 of them for like $23. And I print it off, and it says something along the line of, Surprise, it's your birthday. Here is some energy to help you power through the day. Here's a great recipe. They're going to be sending you a code pretty soon. And if you haven't got it, let me know and I'll help you get it. It's $25 off of 50. All the good stuff. And then I say, happy birthday from me. And, message me. Or no, most of the time I've been adding a spritzer recipe. Here's the rest of the stuff. The sprinkles, the cute little straw, all from Amazon. And, to help you. And, oh, by the way, click this little link and here's a video to show you how to make it. And by the way, I haven't made the video, I just send AMs. So that's another way that I do. Just little gifts here and there. That's, oh, hey, look, there's my speech. Let me make sure I haven't forgot anything. Oh, I have a personal group. It's part of it. There's a little QR code on my card. And one of the things is the only people that are allowed in my group are my customers. If my customer buys from me that particular month, they know that they're going to be put in a drawing. And at the end of the month, they get more free product just for buying product. It's just something I do. A lot of it's stuff that I've wound up getting for free. For instance, for some reason, I have a lot of the vinegar rinse. It's my favorite. I use it all the time. But I think they ran some kind of sale where you get like one free for everything that you do. I got like 9 of them in 1 month. So that's what I gave away 1 month. Didn't cost me a thing. So whenever the drawing goes, I say, hey, send me your email, send me your address. Congratulations, you won. And I send it to them and I'm on $8. And it's really super easy. Oh, I got a little thank you card, got, again, these Hobby Lobby, and I just say, congrats, I'm so excited for you. If you need directions on how to use this, just let me know. And I put in my card, and every single bit of that goes nice and neat inside a little box. Look, this is like free advertisement. This didn't cost me a thing. I even used the Monet paper that my other stuff came in, but you can get the pretty tissue if you want. You can be a little more bougie. And you literally just tape this, and it melts just like this, super easy peasy. All right, so now that you know how I spoil my customers and that I mail a lot of stuff, I'm going to show you how to use this very next app. This is going to be fun because Anya's going to do it for me in the back while I talk about it because there was too many pictures. I didn't want to do slides. All right, so the app that we're going to talk about is called pirateship.com. Okay, so I'm hoping that some of you use it. This is going to save you money. This is going to save you time, gas. It is going to save you from being in the post office with a bunch of smelly people in a little bitty room waiting in line while people are coughing and you're like, oh, yeah, this is what this is. So this is free. It is pirateship.com. It's free and it's made by USPS and UPS. So you can use whichever one you want. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at an example of this. For instance, we're going to go over to where it says ship up at the top, right underneath the little pirate thing to your left. There we go. And then we're going to go over where it says single. All right. So what you do is you put in their email, you put in their name, you put in all the information. We're going to go down to where it says name. And I would like you to type in the name Mary, please. All right. Now, what you see is you see that there are 3 Marys there. At the moment, we're going to click on the top one. That is my mother. All right, and this is her address. It's already in. I did that to save time. Now we're going to scroll down just a little bit, and you can see where all my information is in there already. By the way, I want to back up a little bit. When you log on to pirateship.com for the you're fine on you. For the very first time, there's going to be this really cute 2.5-minute video. It's going to show you everything. So if I'm talking too fast or you've kind of tuned out because it's the end of the day, don't worry about it. This app has got you. And even down at the bottom, there's like a little message thing, and they're so cute. Everything they do is animated, all priority, and they'll be like, arg, and it's cute. You'll just love it. All right, so let's pretend that I'm going to send Mom my box. Now, see, so if you look down at the bottom a little bit where it says length and width and height, we're going to put all of that in. And then down at the bottom where it says ounces, we're going to put in the weight. I use a food scale. I got it for like $15-16 off Amazon. I do ounces. Let's say that your ounces is so much it actually goes into pounds. It's okay. You just put ounces in there and they figure it out for you. So super easy. You don't have to worry about it. And yes, I've done pounds before. I've mailed really heavy boxes, which reminds me, Most of this will fit. You can just put it in your own mailbox. You don't have to make a trip anywhere. You can just put it in your own mailbox. But if you are mailing a lot, say at Christmas time, I mail all of my market partners Christmas presents. So now I've got quite a few packages. I can actually ask them to come pick that up. And they'll be like, okay, just leave it on your doorstep in a laundry basket or something like that. We'll come pick it up. Or UPS will too, but you have to get in there and kind of work it. If it's too heavy, that kind of thing. And sometimes your local post office is like, no, just bring it down, whatever. I live in a small town, and sometimes they're kind of iffy, but my postal person she's awesome. All right. In this particular case, to save you some time, we are not going to put all this in. Instead, I want you to go up to where it says don't use save package, but go over to the little clicky thing to the right, the little tab, where it's the down arrow. You're almost there. Okay. I have already measured that, and it's the one that says long 1/8 box. There we go. There's a short one too, but this is the long one. So, and if you looked, if you glanced really quick, there was also shiny pink package. I've already done that. Yep, there it is. And I've got them all in there. So once I did that, I just hit save, and I don't ever have to do it again. So the only thing I have to worry about is the ounces. So the length is in there, but I might need to measure it just in case. I'm almost positive that anything under 4 ounces is going to be the exact same every single time. So if you're mailing the same pieces of paper and the same samples in the same envelope, you do not have to weigh it over and over and over again. You're going to pay the same price no matter what. They have like a minimum because of the package. The only difference it's going to be is what town you mail it to. Might be a couple of cents here and there, but they'll figure that for you. You don't have to worry about it. All right, so we got long 1/8 box. Can you scroll down just a little bit for me? Okay, that's it. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit get rates. So while we're waiting on it, there we go. All right, so they're telling me that it's going to cost me $5.85 to mail this box. It was like 12 ounces, and that's about correct. If you look right above it, which I don't know if you can see, it was supposed to be $7.50. If I had taken this exact same box to the post office and had them weigh it, it would have cost me $7.50 instead of $5.85. They're literally giving you a discount to use the app instead of going and bugging them. I just saved you money and time and from standing in a room with a bunch of silly people that are coughing. All right, so as you can see, let's see, if you click on that little arrow next to the 585, there are a whole lot of other options. This does have tracking on it, but it has no insurance on it. But if you can go down further, there are some that have insurance on it. So if it's important to you, you might want to click on that. If it's not, then you don't. If you trust UPS more than you trust USPS, then you might want to go that option. You're going to pay for it, but you might want to go that option. So we're just going to go all the way back up to the top. We're going to click the 585. And what we're going to look at next. Okay, so the very part where it says finish purchase, the very top blue has a date on it. And that date is going to be today. And yeah, there you go. Okay, so the date's going to be today. Well, if the day is done, it's not going to get mailed today. So I sometimes move it to tomorrow just for the fun of it. Then the one right underneath it is an email. So if you get their email and you put it in there in the top, it's going to send a tracking number to their email. And it's going to say, surprise, you've got a package coming from, and it's going to say Kelly Roberts from 1/8 Global. And so they know a package is coming, they know who it's from, and now they're waiting for it. And they've got tracking. Actually, you've got tracking. So when you want to mail a sample or something like that, and they're like, I never got it. Well, guess what? I can just look at my tracking. Oh, yeah, you did. You got it on this day. It says it was delivered to your mailbox. But, if we really want them as a customer, we're going to send more. But I'm just saying, you've got tracking, and you could look it up any single time they want, and they can too, because it was sent to their email. So on that second blue line, though, but what I do just for my case, I don't want them to know the day I mailed it. I usually push it out a couple of days, so the email comes like the day before they get it. And, it's just a little bit better. That way they're not waiting 2 or 3 days going, and they've forgotten. I want them to know the day before. And I have a few of them that email me back and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm getting something. I'm so excited. And I'm like, yeah, it's just a scrunchie. But, you know, that's how I develop my relationships with them. All right, we're going to go down a little bit. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hit buy label. Now you're going to be able to put your credit card, you can do a debit card, I think you can do PayPal, you can do a Visa that you buy at Walmart because you don't want them to connect to anything, that you just keep reloading. You can do it however you want. That little video at the very beginning is going to show you how to hook all that up to that. All right, so now I'm going to ship it. As you can see, it's already generated a tracking number. That's that blue part right there. Yep. And it does this cute little map that shows you where it's going. It's just fun to look at. But literally mom's like right across town. So it's like, but it's really cool when it's across the United States or to London or to, you know, to Canada or something. Those are fun. So if you go down just a little bit, I need to look. I think that is, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna go, hold on. If you are mailing to Canada or Europe or something like that, it will automatically pull up a customs form for you to fill out and attach it to part of the deal. So you don't even have to worry about that. It does all of that for you. So I can easily mail to Canada. It will also ask you like if there's anything flammable or anything dangerous or anything toxic. No, because it's 1/8. No. Now we're wet, you know, there's something wet in here, but it's not flammable, it's not toxic, you do not have to push that button. But you do have to fill out a customs form if you are going to a different country, but it'll do that for you. So again, you don't have to go to the post office, it's still gonna save you money. So it'll do all that for you. It's really smart. All right, so the very next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go down and I think we're gonna hit, was there a buy label? Oh, it was at the top, print label. All right, so now what it's going to do is it's going to give you the option. It's not pulling up, but it will in a second. Oh, no, yours is just different than mine. Oh, it's because I've already done this one. But anyway, it gives you the option to print the label, and then you can print it at any size you want. I personally, no, hold on, wrong piece of paper. There we go. I buy these little stickers, really cheap, again, off of Amazon. I print it off. And I just do this little number, and then it's really pretty, but we don't want to mess up the whole, you know, like that's important. There you go. I'm done. I'm done. Now you can do it on a piece of paper and you can tape it on if that's what you want, but you know, this is kind of, that was easy. And you know, that one I printed out for my little package, it fits on there really neat. And you can print it. If you mess up, there wasn't enough ink, you can reprint it. If you messed up again, you can actually get a refund because it's charged me already. And that's fine. I can ask for a refund. It takes a couple of days to get it back because they want to make sure you're not going to mail it anyway. And easy peasy. I love this. I love this. I love this. All right, let's go ahead and exit out. I'm going to show you a couple things that are my goodies, my favorites. You can hit the big black pirate up at the very top. There we go. All right. You are going to love this. All right, so you know when she was talking about a project broadcast where you can download your VIPs, your market partners, your stuff like that, so they're automatically in there? You can do that here too. So you see that folder that's right smack in the middle? You don't need to click on it, but do you see the folder in the smack middle? It actually says download, so you can go to your VIPs, your retail, your market partners, and create a CSV, and all of them will automatically be downloaded in there. So that's why when I put in the name Mary and it pulled up 3 Marys, I have 3 Marys in my organization. And that's why it pulled 3 Marys up. So I can actually choose which Mary I want. And it will do that every single time with whatever names or whatever. Now, if it's someone brand new, you can start typing it in and it's going to try and guess the rest of the address. If it's a small town, you're going to have to do the whole thing because it only wants to do the big towns for some reason. But that's how it is. Now, if you scroll down a little bit, you can kind of see there's some of them that say delivered down at the bottom. They're delivered. So I know that they're taken care of, you know, and there's other things that say pending or I'm waiting for more input or something like that because I created it. It's just not done yet. The one at the top we just created, it says that it's ready to ship. I paid for it. It's just waiting for me to ship it so we can start counting it and tracking it and that kind of thing. So that's that. All right, one more thing and we are done. Because the rest of it, the little video is going to tell you about. See down there where it says reports. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right. Now, here's your reports. So as you can see, because if you click on the blue, it gives you all sorts of options that you can pull up. I go in there and play with stuff all the time. But this particular one is set up on last year. So if you look at it, you can see that in last year from January to December, I spent $225 in postage. That's tax deductible, people. That is your supplies. It is tax deductible. I don't have to do anything. I just pull that up and write that down and let my CPA know, hey, that was my supplies. By the way, this is supplies. This is supplies. This is supplies. They're all supplies. They're all tax deductible, every single bit of it. Here's something that I'm going to tell you that you're going to love. Remember how I kept telling you about that card that you stick in everything? Okay, this isn't gifts. This isn't donations. This is advertisement. That's going to get you a bigger discount. Anytime you put your card in something, it now turns into advertisement. So, and advertisement, hello, it says money right in the box. Advertisement, you see what I'm saying? So always add your card into everything you do, and it has now become an advertisement. And you are advertising your business every time you send something out. Supplies are advertisement. You get what I'm saying? I'm just kind of helping you with your taxes just a little bit. Talk to your CPA about it. They might go, you know, hey, you're probably right. All right. Guys, I think that's it. I can't think that, oh, wait. Hold on. Let me look at my notes. No, that's my happy birthday. Oh, look, she's trying to help me here. Nope, I did it. I'm good. Guys.